everybody at Facebook land. We are back as our last day on the big island of Hawaii. And the sun just came out. It's been cloudy all morning. But we drove down the coast, or up the coast I guess, since we went north, to a scenic outlet point. Kind of get an idea of what land looks like. I don't know. I'm trying to find a description here. What it looks like out here. So I guess once upon a time there was an active volcano and it just poured lava into the sea here, and you can still see the lava rock. Let's flip it around here. So I'll zoom in a little bit, but this is just all lava. Old lava rock here. I don't know how it's coming, how it looks on the camera too well, and there's just miles and miles of this up the coast.
Am I on your way?
No. After you pass the Kona airport, there's just tons of it, and this is all broken up, so I'm assuming that this is chunks of the rock that was broken up when they built the highway, or at least some of it. This is the other side here where the highway's at. Zoom out again. So you can see the clouds. It's a pretty cloudy day. The sun just kind of peeked out just recently. I actually got sunburned yesterday, so I'm not gonna stay out here too long. But those hills actually in the distance are mountains. Probably not hills. Those mountains that are kind of in the distance in the clouds there, we were actually out driving up in those mountains yesterday. There's another highway on the other side of this highway that goes up the mountains, and it's kind of a shortcut if you're going to the other side of the island, if you're going to Hilo. Yesterday we went to Waimea and the Kona Big Island Farms, where Daniel is at for 4 weeks. Else here. We're gonna maybe do another video here. We're gonna make another stop a little bit further up the coast here, where we were on Friday at Waikoloa Village, which is Hilton Resort, and if we ever visit again, I think we're gonna stay there, and you'll see why when we do the video. So until then, we'll see you later. Hello everybody, again in Facebook land. We are at the Hilton Waikoloa Village, and behind me is the Pacific Ocean. You see it right there. And we're in a special spot here at the resort, and I'll show you here in a second. This guy right here, right behind me. The Buddha Point. It's like right at the tip of the resort here by the ocean. So I'll flip it around here and see what we're seeing. So it's been really hot here, and it feels really good here because of the breeze, the sea breeze. A lot of lava rock and all that here. Resort, several buildings. I think this is called the Ocean Tower right here, and it's just the tip of the iceberg. If you look on the other side of the lagoon here. I'll zoom in a little bit. There's a lot of more of the resort on the other side. We were there yesterday and we came here on this other side today to come up to this part of the resort. So the other reason why I was going to do this video today, in case anybody wants to come visit the resort, looks like they're getting ready for, I think they do luau over here. And I think they had a wedding earlier because they started taking that gazebo down a couple minutes ago. There's a statue of a seal out there. There's statues everywhere here. There is an actual like Southeast Asia like museum like inside the hallway as you're walking through the resort. It's pretty amazing. So I think we'll take that walk so everybody can see it. I'm going to do this walk here by myself, I guess. Somebody else is still taking pictures. So like I said, there's statues everywhere. Animals, people, animals. There's an elk right here. A really cool water fountain. Yeah, I totally, after doing the visit yesterday, was like, yeah, we're coming here for sure next time we're on the Big Island of Hawaii, because this place is amazing. I think if you keep an eye out for hotel deals and you book it far enough ahead of time, you can probably get a pretty good deal here. There's several different hotels here. There's Vacation Club, and I think I said like the Ocean Tower. There's 2 or 3 different places here you can stay. I think the Vacation Club is more of the long, like a timeshare, like if you're going to stay more than a week. Hi, Todd. Getting set up for a luau here. There's a stage, some more animals. Oh, there's a sign right here. Yep, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Yep. So reception. So I mean, you can't beat this view. I mean, this is probably we've traveled with my flight benefits to a lot of different places in the last 5 years, and this is by far the most beautiful location as far as like hotels or resorts go that we've been to. And you've got these really cool like setups here for lounge chairs. You just lounge out here in front of the ocean. Pretty amazing. And this place is probably gorgeous at night too, because they've got the tiki torches all along the paths here. Like I said, they do luau's I think every night. So where I'm headed now is to one of the pools here at the resort. Take a look at some more of these statues. Pretty cool looking marble statues. And then you got this guy here, looks like he's from Masters of the Universe. So over here to my left, whoa, this is cool. Check this out. If anybody's a fan of longboard, or my favorite, big wave, looks like we've got a portable brewing company machine here. Looks like they make margaritas, maybe Mai Tais. There's got to be some brews in there, brewskis in there somewhere. There's the big wave on the side there. Awesome. So yeah, so here's the beginning of this pool here, and it looks just kind of like an ordinary pool for a while until you get around the corner here and you realize it's not really just a regular pool. There's a little kiddie slide over here. It's just I mean, it literally is a kiddie slide. It's just a little tiny, yeah. But as you go around and you realize that, well, this is getting really narrow here. Walk around the people that are actually enjoying the pool here. There's a cool waterfall. And it just keeps getting narrow. I'm like, what is this? Oh yeah, it's a lazy river. Hey Teresa. A little bridge that goes across the lazy river. More cool statues. So not a full lazy river. It doesn't make a complete circle. But yeah, it looked a little odd when we were walking by. I'm like, why is this so narrow? And then you see this. We got a much bigger water slide here. And then another small one here. There's a smaller spa-sized pool up here. And kind of take a look over at the lagoon again. Some really cool bridges that go across it. There's some bridges that go across the lagoon. So yeah, you got like more like a wading pool here. It's not really a spa, it's a wading pool. And then your slide up there. And you got this chubby guy hanging out. Alright, so that's the pool area on this side of the, I guess, what's it called, the ocean tower rooms. I'm gonna see if I can make my way back up to the museum.
It's not.
Alright, now which way did we come from? I think this way. So, top side view of the pool area. There's the top of the slide here. Pretty cool. So this area here, I guess, is the canals, and don't see any now, but apparently there are some canal boats that go out on this water. We didn't see any yesterday or today. I assume that they're probably by rental, but maybe not. Maybe there's something else going on. They're just not in service. But the boats are actually docked underneath over by the hotel. There's a little dock by the hotel rooms. It's a little warm here. I may take a break for a second to get water. It's very humid. It's about 80% humidity here and probably in the high 80s. So, you know, do the calculations there. It's probably feels like it. To me, it feels very much like Central Florida this time of year. So, right here, I'm going to turn to the left here. This is the tram. You heard me right. This resort has a tram that takes you from place to place. I need to give Todd some buddy passes. Well, I would if I could. And your sister-in-law. So yeah, so there's a tram here. Go across. So I'm walking into this hallway here, and you're just gonna see, I'll start down here. So you're gonna see all this artwork, all these pieces of art, and this is an actual museum. It's a museum inside a hotel. And this is just the walkway going from one side of the resort to the other. So this is huge. This mural here, it looks like it's a picture or a painting of the colonies as probably when they first came to Hawaii, because there's some flags here. It looks like England, United States, France, and I think down here was Scotland at the end. Where is it? Can't see it. There it is. But yeah, all along this is like this really, really cool museum. Statues and paintings. I won't try to walk too fast.
Hi there.
People walking by saying hello to everybody on Facebook. Looks like something from a carousel. Cocker spaniels. Oh. Yeah, it is unbearably hot. I'm in the shade now, which is nice. Yep. Hear that bell. It almost feels like you're in an amusement park. That just shows you how large this place is. It has its own tram. That's crazy. So again, a lot of paintings on this side. At the beginning when we first started this walk, there was a lot of artwork. See here coming up pretty soon. These bells are really cool up here. Not all of them have a plaque on them, so it's hard to distinguish where these came from. More dogs. A goat. This is a neat exhibit over here. I'll wait till these people cross and I'll show you. Oh, there's a painting with all the different nationalities here. Different colonies that came to the islands. There's this tower here. So this is a display of porcelain china. And there's 3 countries represented here. Hi, Igor. So the 3 countries are the United States, Austria, and Great Britain. They're all handmade porcelain china. There's the American china down here, the eagle on it. It's pretty cool. So yeah, there's a plaque up here actually about export porcelain. And another doggy. But yeah, this place is immense. I think we're to the midpoint maybe of the museum. Palace Tower. So see, there's another tower here. There's an ocean tower, and this is, I guess, the beginning of the Palace Tower. That sounds pretty pricey. It's like a really big fountain in there. It's just the amount of detail in this place. Oh, detail's the right word, but so this exhibit here is Burma, and it's got Burmese puppets. I think that's Shiva. All marionette puppets from Burma. I know that because the plaque is right here. I read it earlier. Anybody else have any questions while I'm walking along the museum here? I'll keep an eye out here, see if anybody's asking any questions. Wooden elephants, canoe there. Some 3D wood art. It's hard to see with the glare. I mean, it's just some amazing stuff here on display. We got a picture together earlier today with this guy. He looks very menacing. He must have been guarding something. There's a plaque for these murals here. These are depictions of the founder of Buddhism, from birth to end of his life. Some more cute, cool statues here. Oh, there actually is a plaque for these statues. Ah, they're Japanese temple guardians. That's crazy. Look at the dates on there. That's how old these statues are. That's crazy. And they look authentic. You can see the cracks in the wood. I'm sure they've been restored several times. But that's just crazy that you go to a Hilton resort and you find a museum for Southeast Asia artwork. So this on the right here is it's an out here until 5 o'clock here local time, called Nui, I guess. We saw it on the website and we were like, oh, they have an Italian place here, let's go. Yeah, they're not open. There's only a couple places open right now during the middle of the day. There's a bar and grill near the main entrance, and then there's fried food, not on this type of weather. And definitely don't. Yeah, he's gone. Sorry, we're losing signal, I guess. There was a chameleon on the wall back there, so some really cool. Look, they look like Japanese dolls. Oh, there's a plaque here. Let's take a look. Yeah, Japanese festival dolls. Really cool. And this is just, we had no idea this was here when we came here today. When we were here yesterday. And this is just amazing that this stuff is here in a hallway at the hotel. And I mean, look at this. This is a doorway carved out of wood. And it's here in the hallway at the hotel. It's just This stuff blows my mind. I don't know if anybody else is impressed by this, but it's just like, I can't believe that this place is this amazing. There's another track here for the tram. Looks like it's closed. Now this does not look Southeast Asian to me. Well, this looks very European to me, and I don't know, there's no sign here for it. This, however, apparently is a depiction of Bali. And it's more recent. I think in the corner here it says 1987. But yep, I'm sure that's a very beautiful place too, just like it's depicted there. I mean, this is a wardrobe. I mean, again, this is just out here on display in the hallway. And then you got these vases. Now, there's nobody walking by, so you can't really get a full scale, but this thing is taller than I am. It's probably at least 7 feet tall. These cool elephants, the door. It's just crazy. Really cool bench, carved out of wood. And then you got this little courtyard over here to the right too. A lot of statues, cobblestones, you can walk out here. Another door. So.
Excuse us, sir.
No, you're fine. More bronze statues there. That's pretty cool. Marissa took a picture of this painting earlier. It's definitely, as you look on the right hand side, you can see there's a temple in the background, so I'm guessing probably somewhere like Burma or Thailand. Something like that. It's beautiful. I told Marissa earlier it looks like somebody left an offering here. Actually, it looks like a piece of coral in her hand. It's pretty awesome. I get a kick out of this guy here. Pig. And it's just, yeah, it just continues. All these really cool murals. Over here on this side, there's another 3D wood carving. There, it's better. There's not as much glare. Elephants. It looks like bears and yak, and deer, some more bronze statues. I think it's another head of Buddha. More statues out here. Another cool mural. Trying not to walk too fast, but it is a hotel, so there's people walking back and forth. And again, I didn't say anything about the landscaping either, but look at this. I mean, it's just gorgeous. Marissa said earlier, it really looks like paradise. I mean, this is pretty close to as you can get and still be, you know, safe, feel safe, you know. Alright, step out of the way. There's a demon head here. That guy looks really scary. More Buddha. These gargoyle statues are really cool. I told Marissa it looks like something from Dungeons and Dragons. There's a couple of them. I think I'm getting near the end here. Oh yeah, there's some tapestries down here too. Like a mirror room. And then you got this guy here. He's stepping on a ball or a pineapple or something. More of the canal here. Oh, I was left him. I mean, he's a dog. He's got a ball in his mouth. Some more wardrobes. Look at this. I mean, come on. That's just crazy. That's more modern. More local, I think. Yep. The 3 Graces. I think we're getting near the end here. Yep. So this is more the Hawaiian wing, I guess. These are feather lays. So not made of flour, made of feathers. It's hard to see them. Kahili. Says kahili are emblems symbolic of royalty and state used to denote significant events, consisting of a tall pole, top which is cylindrically shaped plume is covered with a variety of bird feathers. Kahili are designed specifically for an individual event or place. Wow. Those are cool. And some more feather art here. So they use peacocks, pheasants. Wow. Oh, looks like a hand fan. Oh, look how beautiful these are. So, what's in here? Oh, this is the Big Island breakfast over here on this side. More decorative vases. I mean, that thing there is probably 10 feet tall. I mean, that's crazy. Looks like a bronze chair. I'm not gonna go across the tracks. I can see the monorail coming down the way here. I don't think you're supposed to do that anyway. Some quilting. Oh, I was kidding. There's a whole wing here still for the museum. More tapestries. Those look like shutters. Wooden statues. I think these are Burmese if I remember right too. Let's see, yeah. Yep, from Burma. And some more of this gorgeous artwork here. It's just, I mean, it's very possible that some of this is reproductions, but something tells me that most of this stuff is genuine. Another cool wood carving here. The Tang Dynasty. Look at the dates on here. Really? I mean, this is... I'm just blown away by this. These are from Thailand. Just saw that on the wall here. Guardian lions from Thailand. So the ones we saw earlier, I'm sure, were also from Thailand. So we're getting near the center part of the resort. There's another lagoon down here. I'll take a walk down there here and we'll kind of speed up the whole museum experience here. We never went down this side yesterday when we were here. I get my days confused. I think we were here Friday, sorry. These down here, I think they said these are wedding trays. I mean, this has got to be authentic. I mean, look at the aging on this. I mean, this stuff is at least, it's got to be over a century old. Got to be. This guy here looks very wise. So yeah, you can see, if I zoom in here, see the waterfall down there going into the lagoon. There's a gift shop and I think a snack shop down there. There's a beach over here in the lagoon. I mean, it's just, this place is crazy. All those wedding trays. Stacked wedding trays. Stacked trays are made of wood with multiple layers of lacquer painted on the surface, created for the newlywed. The color and design symbolize good luck. The color red expresses joy, the painted fish symbolize fertility, and the bats represent happiness. Interesting. Bats represent happiness. I never would have guessed that. Buddha heads. So now we are reaching the end of our museum tour. This cool red fish here. Alrighty, I am going to set this down for a second and get some water. And then I'll finish the walk up here. We'll go to the lagoon. So I'm going to turn this off for now and I'll come back here in a minute. Alright, we are back and found Marissa. She was in the lobby, so we're gonna do a quick tour of the lagoon area of the Hilton Waikoloa Village. Really cool statue there of dolphins. Really cool steps. So, if you have trouble walking, this area might be a little rough. This is, like I said, this is a really large resort. So if you do have any kind of walking issues, it might be difficult. I'm sure there's accessible areas and elevators and things like that too. But to get around from place to place, I'm sure that, again, that's why they have the tram. So again, you got a cool Buddha right here. What? Yeah. So we've got the waterfall going into the lagoon here. You can see on the other side there the beach. And we're going to go over here to the left. We're going to go under the waterfall. Alright, Todd and Yella here. Look at that. So for you all that weren't watching that other video we just did a few minutes ago, we are on the, I guess, southern end of the resort here at Hilton Waikoloa Village. We were on the northern part when I started the video over at Buddha Point, right over by the cliffs of the ocean. So, immense structure here in the center of the resort leading down to this lagoon. And as Marissa pointed out a few minutes ago, I guess this leads into the ocean as well. Todd said hi. Marissa said hi. You probably can't hear because we're going underneath this waterfall here. I was about to tell a really bad Jungle Cruise joke, but I'll say it anyway. One of the 7 wonders of the world, backside of water. I couldn't resist. So it's past 2 o'clock in the afternoon here. I'm gonna make this a quicker video because I need to get something to eat before we head back over to the airport. So again, here's the lagoon. All kinds of activities here. Anything you can imagine water related you're gonna find here. It looks like they've got paddle boats, canoes, snorkeling, of course, but that isn't the best of it yet. We're getting to that part here in just a second. So, you know, it's just, again, I can kind of move the camera around and just see all this landscaping. I mean, it's just gorgeous. Oh yeah, eat some Mocha Loco. Yeah, it's here. I don't know why, but it's harder to find. On Oahu, everybody serves Mocha Loco. Alright, so this is the gem of this resort. And I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this, but I'm going to keep the camera on here until you can see what we're looking at. So in this lagoon here, you see some of these shadows. Those are dolphins. This resort has dolphins. And not only do they have dolphins, you can swim with the dolphins here. Hi, Gloria. So I don't know the exact number of dolphins that are here, but there's at least, I would say, 8 to 10 in this lagoon. And this is just, it goes from one side here to the other. They can swim underneath this walkway. There's also some more fish down in here in the lagoon. There's a pufferfish actually down there. You can't really see probably, but I can see more fish here than we did when we were here on Friday. So yeah, you don't see any of the dolphins on this side here, but we're gonna walk around here and you're gonna see what you can do when you're here. You know, you got your pool bar here. Bar. Now it's not cheap here. Not cheap to stay here. It's not You definitely have to budget for this kind of vacation. We didn't actually stay here. We're just visiting. We did look at this hotel because of its location, you know, because of all the really cool amenities here. It's just a little too steep for our budget right now. The place we stayed is actually in a really great location down in Kailua Bay. And there's a lot of neat little places to eat and shop at down there. So you got we got this here. Telling you about it's called the Dolphin Quest. So you zoom in a little bit. And you can see these lucky folks get to interact with the dolphins. So I see 1, 2, 3, it looks like there's 4 in the lagoon here right now. I have no idea how much this experience costs, but I mean, this is something that you will remember the rest of your life. I mean, look at this, you're swimming with dolphins. And not just swimming with them, I mean, they're interacting with them. So, really cool. So, yep, Hilton Waikoloa Village. It's about, gosh, it's probably less than half an hour from the Kona airport. It's really just up north up the 19 highway, up just from the airport. So, real easy to find. If you ever come to the Big Island, Hawaii, it's not very far from the city as well. It's probably only about 40-minute drive from Kailua Kona. We actually on Friday, after we visited this resort here, we went farther north, probably another, I don't know, another 20 minutes or so, maybe that, if that, up the coast to a state park, Hapuna Beach State Park, and it only costs $5 to park, and then everything else, you're like it's like one of the most amazingly beautiful beaches you'll ever see. It's surrounded by these lava cliffs, and the water is just amazing. It's like you just like stepped into a bathtub. I'm not joking. It's like you just stepped into a bathtub. It's warm, and now the sand, it's white sand, and Friday it was extremely hot. So make sure you've got some Crocs or something that protects your feet really well when you're walking on the sand. Definitely this time of year, because man, we had flip-flops and it was barely protecting our feet. They were burning. I was like joking, you know, my chanclas are gonna start melting. That's how hot the sand was. Hi, Teresa. So I actually walked past where I was supposed to go. But again, here's the main lagoon out here. So I think we're gonna head out. Of course, you gotta have these here. My stepdad, John, that's probably where we'll be spending most of his day, right here. So I think we're gonna head and end the video now. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Hope this is a little informational for you. When we come back, we're going to do this. Paddle boarding, sorry. Looks fun. So for now, it's Sean signing off. We'll see you next time.